Welcome back to PFG Cloud. In our last episode, we explored the benefits of cloud computing. We discussed the pay-as-you-go pricing models, scalability, elasticity, innovation, global reach, high availability, and security. Today, we are taking the next step by learning how AWS deliver cloud services around the world. We will cover the AWS region, availability zones, and edge locations. Then we will finish by exploring the three main cloud deployment model, which is the public cloud, the private cloud, and hybrid cloud. Let's get started. What is AWS Global Infrastructure? AWS Global Infrastructure is the worldwide network of data centers that AWS uses to deliver cloud services. Instead of keeping everything in one location, AWS distributes its infrastructure across multiple countries and continents to provide high availability, low latency, and reliability. The three components are region, availability zone, and edge location. What is AWS region? A region is a geographical area that AWS has multiple data centers. For example, AWS has region in North America, Europe, Asia Pacific, South America, the Middle East, and Africa. Each region operates independently from the others. Why does this matter? If your users are in Nigeria, you might choose AWS region that is geographically closer to reduce latency or delay. Also, if your users are in Europe, you might choose a European region instead. What is an availability zone? An availability zone is one or more separate data centers within a region. Each region has multiple availability zones, and each availability zone are separated physically but connected by fast private network. Why? If one availability zone experiences a power outage or a hardware failure, the application can continue running in another availability zone. This improves high availability, trust tolerance, and reliability. Real life example: imagine a bank with 3 branches in the same cities. One branch experiences a power outage, a customer can still visit another branch. That's similar to how availability zone works. What are edge locations? Edge locations are smaller AWS sites located much closer to users. They store frequently accessed copies such as images, videos, and web pages. Instead of downloading everything from a distant region every time, users can access content through nearest edge location. This makes websites and applications much faster. Real life example: imagine ordering food from a nearby restaurant instead of one that's 100 kilometers away. The closer restaurant delivers much faster. That's the rule of edge location. AWS service example: Amazon Cloud Fonts uses edge location to deliver content quickly around the world. Before we move on, let's do a quick recap of what we've learned so far. A region is a geographic location of where AWS operates. Availability zone is one or more isolated data centers within a region. Edge location is a site that catches content closest to users for fast delivery. Now that we understand where AWS infrastructure is located, let's look at the different ways organizations deploy cloud environments. These are called cloud deployment model, and the three main deployment models are the public cloud, the private cloud, and hybrid cloud. What is public cloud? Public cloud is owned and monitored by cloud providers like AWS. The infrastructure is shared among many customers, but each customer's data is isolated and secure. You only pay for resources you use. For example, think of a public transportation. Every passenger makes use of the same bus, but each passenger has its own destination. Private cloud. Private cloud is dedicated to one organization, and infrastructure isn't shared with other businesses, and it's often used by banks, governments, hospitals, and companies with strict security requirements. Example: owning your own private car gives you control over who uses it. Finally, let's talk about hybrid cloud. Hybrid cloud combines both private and public clouds. Organization uses private cloud to store sensitive information while using public cloud to run applications that needs to scale quickly. For example, imagine working partly from home and partly from the office. You use best location depending on the task. Now that we have looked at each deployment model individually, let's compare them side by side to see their differences. Public cloud. Public cloud, shared infrastructure, lower cost, easy to scale, managed by provider. Private cloud. Private cloud, dedicated infrastructure, higher cost, maximum control, and managed by the organization. Hybrid cloud. Hybrid cloud, combination of both both. Balanced cost, flexible approach that combines both. Today, we've learned how AWS uses a global infrastructure to provide fast and reliable cloud services. Region is a geographic location containing multiple availability zones. Availability zone improves availability and fault tolerance. Edge locations deliver content closer to users for lower latency. And the three main cloud deployment models are private cloud, public cloud, and hybrid cloud. Congratulations, you now understand how AWS is organized around the world and how organizations deploy cloud environments. In our next episode, we will explore the three cloud service models, which are infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. You will learn how they differ, what each one provides, and where AWS fits into each model. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share with someone who is beginning their cloud computing journey. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next episode.